What did that mean?
I don't know. I just wanted you to scream that Ronald did. It was kind of funny.
Please understand.
I knew you was gonna do that.
Dear God, I wonder can you save me?
Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body.
Dear God, I wonder can you save me?
Secret society, trying to keep me on.
What is up, YouTube? NWN here, aka the Honorable Black Hokage, whose village is hidden in the Chronic Leaves, and welcome to the Gaming Illuminati podcast. We're almost adults here, people, since we're on episodes 18. And of course, I've got my co-host with me. He's the leader of the YouTube Coon Underground in the Austin Rivers of gaming. Game Fanatic, can we get your opening statement, sir? Go.
Wow, you called me the leader. Wow.
But you're not the lieutenant.
I think, you know what, sir, the coons come from you. Okay, so you should definitely be the leader.
I'm not the one that be arguing with people
You're
in the
the
Twitch
fucking
chat.
leader.
I don't
I'll
argue.
argue
I
with
don't
you
roast in the
all the
Twitch chat,
time,
nigga.
bro.
Yeah.
You argue all the
Yeah. Exposed. All right, we done with him, yo. My other co-host. He's growing a beard that's exponentially raised his anger levels to Super Saiyan heights. UTX, JG the Dog. Can we get your opening statement? Go.
So, well, I'm light skinned, I smoke weed, and I sing, and I don't know what people say I can't sing. What the fuck y'all listening to? I'm like JJ Fish.
Was that something he said?
He did. Did you listen to the interview?
Yeah, no, because you sure lost me. I'm
He
about to.
was hella like, he said, man, people said I can't sing, man. What the fuck y'all listening to? I'm Hollywood, man.
You gonna have to link me to the show. And okay.
I didn't watch it, but
It was on this channel.
He feeling himself after them couple of videos. My opening statement for today is thank you to everyone who supports the show, but especially thanks to everyone who complains about the show every episode about the show's length. It's too long, it's too short, but you still, motherfuckers, you still watch. So thank you to all the ADHD viewers out there. And of course,
wait a minute. I think the ones that still show up and every time and say, why he just be posting podcasts? I hate the podcast. When you can obviously tell when it's a podcast when it's 30-something minutes long.
yeah.
But you know, motherfuckers don't think no more.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, thanks to all you motherfuckers. Of course, all the articles, everything we discuss will be in the description box below. And also make sure to subscribe to the show on iTunes. A link for that in the description box below. Couple announcements before we get into today's topics. For PS3 owners on PS, and they have PSN Plus this month in February, you'll be getting Remember Me, Payday 2, and Metro Last Light for free. PS Vita owners, you'll be getting Street Fighter Cross Tekken and Mod Nation Racers. I think that'll be available this Tuesday, which by the time this should be up by, don't quote me, I don't know. Whatever, forget it. And Xbox Live members, Games for Gold. You guys this month are getting Dead Island and Toy Soldiers for free. Ooh. Yeah. Make sure to also check out the Sly Cooper movie trailer, link in the description box below. And also make sure to check out that new Sonic Boom trailer. A new Sonic game is coming out. Did you guys see this trailer?
Yes, I did.
And what'd you think of it, Tick?
I thought it looked alright. I saw a lot of people hating, but I thought it looked alright.
I don't think they was hating. I just thought it looked weird. I mean, it looked like Knuckles is on steroids. I mean, his chest is huge as fuck. Like, what is going on there? I don't know, man.
Well,
Who knows?
Well, look, it's not the same Sonic universe we always played on when we was kids and all the way up to now. It's supposed to be a different Sonic universe, so that's why they look different. You know, Sonic got blue arms with the little bandages on his arms like Michael Jackson or something, and then you got Knuckles like he been shooting shots up his ass. It's because it's a different universe.
I think the issue I understand it's a different universe, but I think the issue that people are having is that the Japanese developers, they handed it over to a Western studio because they wanted it to appeal to a more Western audience, because this game is also supposed to coincide along the TV show that's coming out called Sonic Boom that's going to premiere on Cartoon Network. So they're trying to appeal to more of a Western audience, and it's like, first of all, people are calling it Uncharted Sonic because everybody looks like Nathan Drake with all the bandages and shit. And on top of that, just like, do like, I don't get it. Like, this studio that made it, do they think every kid in America wears bandages and scarves like they're fucking Kanye hipsters and shit? I don't know, man. I don't get it.
Most do though, but yo, I mean,
who still wears Kanye's checkered scarves?
No,
weird.
I haven't seen them.
Well, no, y'all don't see this. I've been seeing it on the videos on World Stuff. Anyway, I'm just saying though, like, I can understand why people don't like change. At the time, I don't like change, but like, This I haven't played a Sonic game for real since Sonic Adventures on Dreamcast, whatever it's called. So like it's nothing. It's good that they thinking out the box because like unlike people that just play every Mario game that's the same shit. Like I'm glad they changed it up a little bit. And when I saw the gameplay looked nice. Like it was fast. Sonic was running on the water. I thought that was crazy. Like
yeah, the gameplay did look nice. Yeah, I give it to that. It just
it's all about
weird.
the gameplay. It ain't really about the look. I mean, it was kind of like Devil May Cry, like because when that DMC came out, we saw Dante. We was like, yo. Like, what is that? Like, that's not Dante, and we was all upset about it. I still am upset about it.
Short
and I'm
hair,
glad it sucked.
look like a emo hipster.
Wait. Devil May Cry did not suck.
He just talking about the art direction.
Oh, okay.
I didn't think it was bad though. I didn't think
The game was alright. Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't good. It wasn't better than the other ones. Like, it still wasn't as good. And the story was kind of stupid too, the way they revamped the story and all that. So, still wasn't a great game like the original Devil May Cry and Devil May Cry 3. I was gonna say 2, but 2 was so easy I wouldn't beat that game if I were even dying. So, that game was too easy. But yeah, so it still wasn't as great as those Devil May Cries. And then, like I said, he looked funny. So.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Let's just go ahead and take a wait and see approach to the whole Sonic Boom thing. Let's wait for some more games.
And for all the people in the comments, yo, yes, I was rambling. Suck my balls. They said, take this me talking. Oh my god.
That's why the podcast be too long and then it be too short. Like, which one is it? Let's get to this
all day.
Let's get into this week's topics. Let's talk about that Titanfall. First of all, Titanfall was delayed on the Xbox 360 by 2 weeks. So if you had planned on getting this version, you're gonna have to wait 2 weeks after the PC and Xbox One version release. Does anybody have any opinions on this situation?
Who is still playing on a 360 though?
What do you? I mean, it has like 75 million in the household. It's penetrated that many households, so obviously a lot of people are playing on it. You don't have an Xbox One. You don't got a PlayStation 4.
You know why? You want to know why? Because I got something better. It's called a Sony. I mean, it's called a PC. I was about to say.
And here to come the comments. Fuck your little motherboard, you piece of shit.
I got something better than both of those, so I don't need to have those consoles at the moment. I don't have a need for them right now, so that's why.
True enough.
Yeah, I have no feelings for it, but I suppose if the people who really want to play Titanfall doesn't have a PC or an Xbox One, well, I mean, you're just gonna have to wait. That's just all it's sucked up to. I don't get why the delay has happened, but whatever. I don't care.
Well, I have a conspiracy theory. I think they just want people to buy the Xbox One version, so they delaying it. And first of all, why? They were saying that it was delayed due to they want to polish it up a little bit more. What do you mean you have to polish it? And people eating this shit up that's coming out of developers' mouth. Last time I checked, the 360 version of Titanfall is just going to be a scaled down version of the PC and Xbox One version, correct? So yeah. I don't understand what the whole it needs to be polished for when all it's going to be is lower textures. It's going to be the same damn game. What are they polishing? It should have been done before the Xbox One and PC version. What are they working on?
Exactly. You know, people don't.
They
don't
add
think.
A little sprinkles. They just add a little sprinkles to their piece of shit.
They don't think no more, yo. I try to tell you this, bro.
They try to make that doodle squirrel look pretty.
Yeah.
What's the name? So that's my theory. I think they just delaying it because they want you to buy the Xbox One version or the PC version of the game. They don't want it. And it's crazy too because regardless that it is coming out on PC and Xbox One, it's gonna sell the most copies on 360 because 360 has the largest install base. So I don't understand why they're delaying that version any other reason than just trying to get you to buy those two next gen versions. But you know, I'm sure there's gonna be comments, people defending Microsoft wouldn't betray me.
And to all the idiots, I do know why people still have 360. Before y'all say, well, everybody can afford $500, we can all that. I know. I was just joking because y'all don't understand jokes, so y'all stupid. A lot of y'all are stupid. Not everybody.
And then
here comes
a comment. Why you always insult your fan base? If it don't apply to you, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, not all of you. So whoever gets bad, you are the stupid one. Let's get a shirt that says.
Oh man, take out everybody here today. Yo. You don't give a fuck.
What's the name? It was also announced this week that Titanfall will require Origin on the PC. First of all, this was like breaking news on IGN. Last time I checked, Titanfall is being published by EA, and every EA game published on PC has always required Origin. So why was this a front page breaking news story? Does anybody have any insight on this situation?
Go ahead, Jay.
I don't know. Maybe I really don't know. My problem, I don't have a problem with it being on Origin. My problem is that it's going to be like Battlefield and Medal of Honor. That we're gonna have to use a web browser. I really hope not, because that shit sucks, as we all know.
Wait, so it's gonna have like a battle log type situation?
I really hope it doesn't. I'm hoping to God that it doesn't. But usually when a game is on Origin and it's a shooter, they've tried to integrate it with battle log. So I'm really hoping that it's not. That was my only fear, but I'm hoping it's not. But like I said, I have no problem with Origin. It's just the web browser shit.
That is weird. I think I've seen a lot of people complain about it being on Origin. I think people like I feel like Origin is not as bad as everybody puts it out to be, but people just hate it for some reason. Even though Origin offers refunds and Steam doesn't, I guess people still just wanted Titanfall to be on Steam. But it's published by EA and it's gonna be on their platform, so deal with it. If you're gonna get it on PC, deal with it, or just buy the Xbox version. Another thing I wanted to say, like, can all the little Titanfall, first of all, how can you be a fanboy of a game that hasn't even came out yet? But you Titanfall fanboys, any game with mechs in it, and it came out before Titanfall, it's not ripping off Titanfall, okay? Like, Titanfall wasn't the first game with mechs. I just kind of just wanted to say that because I got some comments on a video that I posted and had some Mech Warrior gameplay, and they were like, this rips off Titanfall, but Mech Warrior has been around since like the 90s. So
They probably were trolling.
nah, man. It like I feel like it's a fine line. I feel like that line between trolling and stupidity is just like blurring day in, like every single day. I really feel like some of these people are really that stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I went to, because, you know, I was trolling Cookie Monster stream, and I knew he was playing Killzone, but I was like, hey, yo, what's this? This is the Call of Duty Ghost? That's how I got that 600 when I went. Like, I straight got 600. And then I came back and I was like, yo, what's this, Halo 4? This shit, oh, why you playing that whack ass game? And then, like, they got mad at me again. But I was trolling. I knew it was Killzone, but I just thought it was funny. And so I think that dude was trolling because he obviously knew Mech Warrior came out first.
After you got that 600, did you keep trolling?
Yes, I actually did.
For how long? For how long?
That whole night, because they knew who I was. Cookie was like, yo, why y'all ban my boy Tick? So they knew who I was by then, and then a few, people that follow me on Twitch was in there. They was like, yeah, Tick just trolled. That's just Tick.
Well, that's different because they knew who you were. That's different. We don't know who a lot of you motherfuckers are, so y'all need to cut that shit out. What's it?
I don't want people stuck on like rip-offs of other games or something. People always want to compare. That's another thing that a lot of people do in today's society. They always want to compare one thing to another, and if one person does something that may be sort of similar, it's instantly a rip-off in their eyes, and I don't get it. A lot of people were mad at my video too because I was talking about Titanfall, and I was like, I just want to play it because the hype is dumb right now for the game. They're like, well, no, you wrong. You gotta play the game first, and I'm like, shut up. Okay, cool. It's my opinion.
Half of these hoes are people that are mad at Call of Duty anyway. They just want something. They want something to kill Call of Duty so bad that they will get hyped over any first-person shooter that comes out. And this game looks exactly like Call of Duty with mechs, yo. Like, how could you be like super excited about this? And I was watching fools play it on the beta on Daily Motion before they could actually put it on YouTube. And dudes was like, yeah, this is totally better than Call of Duty. And the guy was like, yeah, it is. I'm like, what the hell? This shit looks just like Call of Duty. How could this be totally better than Call of Duty? Now, Mario, I haven't played it yet. It could feel different on the controls, but I'm pretty sure just about looking at it and looking at the gameplay, that shit is Call of Duty. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say that. And I said the same thing about Battlefield when I saw Battlefield before I even got to play Battlefield 4. I was like, this shit is Battlefield 3. And it pretty much was, and now it really is. After these patches, they added all that shit to it. It's just Battlefield 3 now.
What's
like,
the name?
bro.
Everything. I think y'all need to understand it. Everything is inspired by something else. Like if you're saying any game with mechs is a copy of Titanfall, that's like saying Call of Duty is a ripoff of Doom or Castle. What was it? Castle. Wolfenstein. Yeah, Wolfenstein. Like any old first-person shooter, everything is inspired by something. Like I hate when people like act like Drake was the first rapper to sing and rap at the same time. Like Bobby Brown was doing that shit in the '80s, and he did it a lot better. So y'all need to chill the fuck out. Now they can kind of comment, don't talk about Drake. Whatever. And since Tick kept bringing up Call of Duty, that brings us to the subject of Call of Duty. Activision made the announcement that Call of Duty will now no longer be on a 2-year but a 3-year cycle being alternated between Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, and Treyarch. So the next game to be developed in the Call of Duty franchise will be developed by Sledgehammer, followed by Treyarch, and then Infinity Ward. And then Sledgehammer came out today that we're recording this. What day is this? Sunday, February 9th. That the next Call of Duty they're making will be the best Call of Duty of all time. JG, what do you think of this news?
Bullshit. I heard it before. I have no idea why they would make this absurd proclamation saying that it will be the best. But I will also just look at it and see what it's about. I'm pretty sure it's still going to look the same, though, unless they actually make any changes. And, oh my God, how many times have we been saying, update that fucking engine? If you don't update that engine, how can you possibly say that this is going to be the best Call of Duty yet? I just want this shit to die, and I initially thought that they were going to at least, because technically each studio is taking 2 years in between, but the game still comes out every year. I don't think that the shit is going to change. When I first saw this news, I thought that they were going to, at least take a year in between each of them making a game, but I was wrong about that. But it's some bullshit. I didn't heard it before, and we're just going to see at the end of this year what this new game is going to be like. But it's pretty much going to be like any other Call of Duty that's come out.
Update the engine. How about a new engine?
That's all they do is update the engine. But
well, yeah, that's what I essentially meant, not updated, because I don't even think they updated, to be honest. It looks the same to me, but yes, they need a brand new engine at this point.
I still ain't buying this shit. I stick by what I said. I'm done with Call of Duty. I ain't buying it. I'm gonna sit back. I watch videos on it. I watch reviews on it, but I ain't playing that shit. But I know someone who's gonna be super excited about the next Call of Duty. What do you think about this, Tick?
Let me get my broken record and put it on the player real quick. All right. This is the only way they could be the best, because I don't know if they mean the best by really being the best or the best by being the easiest Call of Duty. Okay? If I shoot at somebody, will there be proper recoil? If I shoot someone in the head, will they die? Will the environment actually break from me shooting anywhere on it?
No death streaks.
Will there be no death streaks? Good job. No death streaks. Kill streaks. Can we actually just have vehicles and maybe a few kill streaks like a UAV or something like that?
Keep the game balanced.
Keep the game balanced. How about we just have it so, if you have the rebels going against the Americans or whatever, how about you have the rebels have their own weapons and the Americans have their own weapons? Kind of like the old Call of Duty where it actually made the game balanced. Can we have that? Then I'll get the game. Because I'm tired of playing the same shit. I'm tired of this easy mode shit where I'm getting killed by little 7-year-olds because they have a better connection than I do. Like, I'm tired of that shit. Like, can we just have skill back in the game? Then I'll buy this shit. But other than that, I ain't worried about it.
I don't trust Sledgehammer.
But I am now. Hold on. Time out. Every 3 years. So that means it's still an annual game, though.
Right.
But since it's 3 developers, it's gonna be a year. Nah, fuck God.
We gonna rock it till the wheels fall off.
Yeah, basically the same shit. Ain't nothing even changed.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it. I thought it was gonna take like a break, like all the companies would take a break and only make a game every 3 years. Wow. So it's still the same shit.
Yeah. That is what it is. I don't trust Sledgehammer games. Maybe Black Ops 3 when Treyarch comes out with theirs, that'll be better. But I don't trust Sledgehammer because last thing Sledgehammer developed was Modern Warfare 3's multiplayer, and we know how ass that was. So,
but Black Ops 2 was ass too, though.
I enjoyed Black Ops 2 more than Modern Warfare 3.
Oh no, man! I thought the lag on Modern Warfare 3 was bad, but then after a while, as I stopped trying to sugarcoat Black Ops because I enjoyed Treyarch's games. That shit was horrible.
You know, when you have a connection like mine that's pure struggle, you never really know if it's the game or if it's your connection. So I can't really speak on that situation. Let's quit talking about that damn Call of Duty. Moving to the Microsoft news. Microsoft purchases the Gears of War intellectual property from Epic Games, meaning they fully own Gears of War. They can do anything with the franchise. What do you think this means for the franchise? Do you think we'll see a new one? Who wants to take the floor?
Give it to JG.
Yeah, I'm about to say because you know how Tick is. Where's the cow? Because I wanna milk this cow because that's exactly what it's gonna be. Good job, Microsoft. You picked up Gears from Epic, and you're officially going to continue milking the franchise. Good job, guys.
Epic, you can have that shit,
right? So with this, it's definitely not going to be the same old Gears that we know. It's going to continue to be casual, or as we like to say, codified, as the last one was, as Judgment was. So I have no idea what it's going to be like, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to want to play it.
You know what would really be the nail in the coffin for Gears? Like, they already took away the active reload, but if they put kill streaks in this game, I am so done with that franchise.
I couldn't imagine, bro. I cannot imagine.
Like, I could see it because, like, you get like 3 kills equals, what's that robot in Gears of War's name? Jack. 3 kills get you a Jack, and he'll follow you around and like he'll hit you with the laser or some shit like that. Like, that would be fucking crazy, man. I don't know. And where are they gonna go with the story with this? The war ended in Gears of War 3, and Gears of War 4 was Judgment was a prequel that contributed absolutely nothing to the game. So where's the story gonna go? Because they bought it because they're gonna use it. I mean, they may not make one next year, but 2-3 years down the road, there's gonna be a Gears of War. So where's this story going? Is the question.
Yeah, who knows? They might fuck around and make it multiplayer only, knowing them. Because I don't see how they can possibly progress with the story, or if they're just going to go back in the past once again. I don't know. This is stupid. It's stupid. Though when I heard about the news, I was like, I don't even care. Gears should be done. I was so upset at Judgment, yo.
What happened to 3 games and you're done?
It should have been done after the first damn game.
Hater alert!
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. That shit was garbage. I'm sorry.
So what didn't you like about it again?
Man, the game. That's what I didn't like about it.
Now you sound like one of them niggas in the comments.
No, only because I've already explained it. I explained it on a few of the podcast videos. I ain't gonna explain it again.
You say I don't like it. Say you didn't like the controls.
The controls were booty.
Okay, besides the controls, did you actually play any of the stories?
I beat the first one, and I don't remember the story because it was garbage. Only thing I remember was I was on a train at the last part and I was fighting some big monster. Game over. That's all I remember.
General Grant.
The campaigns were actually pretty awesome.
Yeah, I remember.
I even like Gears 1 because I played co-op, and co-op was awesome on that. And then on Gears 2 and 3, you could play 4-player co-op. So that shit was fun as hell.
Yeah, it was a lot better with co-op too. Yeah.
Yep.
Garbage.
Anyways, this is Tick's opinion.
Yeah.
Garbage.
He's
Watch
a
the
hater.
comments. Suck my balls. This was garbage.
How dare you have a different opinion than mine? It affects my ability to have fun. What's the name? There's been a rumor swirling around the industry that the Microsoft might come out with an Xbox One that has no disk drive for only $399. Now I'm gonna take the floor on this one. If they, like, I seen some people saying, yo, this would be so cool. If they do this would be the dumbest shit they could ever do. $399, no disk drive, 500 gigabyte hard drive. Do you know how many external hard drives you're going to be buying just to fill this game up? Because you're going to be doing nothing with digital downloads. And then you got to think about, does your connection even support the bandwidth to be constantly downloading games and DLC and shit? I mean, I don't know. If they
watch your Blu-rays.
Yeah, your Blu-rays. If they do put this out, it's got to be at least a terabyte, really 2 terabytes. What do y'all think about it for the hard drive?
Well, do you remember earlier when the first Xbox One rumors swirled around? This was actually one of the rumors that they were going to originally make a diskless Xbox One, and people were upset back then too. But it's going to be inevitable. Just like I've been saying, it's going to be inevitable. You're going to have digital only. You're not going to have any physical copies soon enough. So that's why they're considering bringing this back. But like I said, I remember back then when they were going to do it, and due to the overwhelming outcry, I guess that they decided to go against it. I have no problem with it, to be honest. But like you said, they need to put a terabyte in there because yeah, you're pretty much going to be just running through hard drives if you put a 500 gig in there, and that's all that you're doing is digitally downloading. And plus, people's internet is shitty, so probably, if your internet is shitty, you wouldn't want this.
That's a damn shame. What about you, Tick?
What?
You sound like that. You sound like, who was it? Dude, Where's My Car? Was it Keanu Reeves? I think. Yeah, they do. Where's my car? What? So Tick's not paying attention.
I'm here. I was just watching the end of the last season of Walking Dead. Yeah, I think it's stupid, yo. Like I said, you can't watch your Blu-rays on it. So that means you have to buy the Blu-rays. I know a lot of people do Netflix anyway. So if you are a Netflix person, then go on ahead, get that console. I don't see a reason why not to. But it's just stupid. A lot of people are speculating too that it's going to be the end of physical copies if that Xbox comes out. I saw the question asked to Pactor on game trailers. Would that be the end of it? I didn't watch the video though, but I just saw it was on the questions. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the end of it because people still like to get their hard copies. But
yo, what is it?
I don't see a reason for it.
They're gonna have to face it, man. We're all gonna have to face it. Eventually, it's going to happen. You might as well get used to it now.
Can I say, first of all, what is this? People saying they mainly use their 360 or their Xbox One as a Netflix box. Like, you paid $500 to watch Netflix. Do you people not know you can stream in full screen? Like, I'm not following this.
And there's Blu-ray players. There's Blu-ray players on the market for $60 that has Wi-Fi capabilities.
Not just Blu-ray players. You got the Chromecast, you got Roku box, the Apple TV, smart TVs, and you're paying $500 to watch Netflix in full screen, even though you could put your movie in full screen from the web browser. Like, you guys can't be this tech retarded. Like,
it is 8:59. I'm about to be quiet.
Tick's gotta watch The Walking Dead. Another piece of news, just so you're aware of this, Microsoft is accepting all PS3 trade-ins for $100 towards an Xbox One. But here's the catch. Not only are they accepting PS3s, but they're accepting Xbox 360 Slims. It has to be the latest one, the black super slim joint. And if you trade it in towards the Xbox, if you trade the Xbox 360 Slim in, you only get like $25 towards an Xbox One. So they're offering $100 for the PS3, but only $25 for the Xbox One. What do you think of that?
That shit funny to me. I saw that though. Like, I actually went in the mall and I saw that. I was like, this doesn't make sense to me. I just saw the little flyer that they had. I was like, y'all really want people to get an Xbox One, huh? And did you actually see the counter advertisement that Sony
put out? Yeah.
That shit was funny. It's like why don't you just spend $100 less to get a PS4? That shit was funny.
Either way, you save $100.
Right. So they really trying, but whatever. I mean, Microsoft is pulling out the stops. They're pulling out everything to try to get people to get an Xbox One because there are so many out there compared to the PS4s, which you can barely find apparently nowadays.
It's true. And a good example of is at my job. We got 50 something. I think it was like 54 Xbox Ones in, and then about 2 weeks later, we got about 45 PS4s in. Those PS4s sold out a week after we got them. Damn. Now we have 140 something Xbox Ones because we kept getting more in and they weren't selling.
I mean, if they want people to buy it, you don't have to do this crazy PS3 trade-in deal. Just get rid of the Kinect. You don't even have to get rid of the disc drive. Just get rid of that Kinect, knock that $100 off, and people might consider it.
Right. I ain't gonna lie though. I do like the Kinect features, being able to tell it to do stuff though. I be doing that. I do it at work all the time. I like that. I'm not gonna joke.
I feel like it varies. Because it doesn't react to my voice 100% of the time. Like, it's not that accurate to me.
It's accurate. It's just it has a problem with picking up sound.
I think it's accents. I think it's accents.
Nah, it's actually just sound. Like, my buddy was using it, and when he didn't have it on TV, it would work every single time. But when he had the TV on and tried to get the switch back, it wasn't picking it up. It was because his TV was too loud. And the same thing goes with my job. Like, we have the background music of my job playing in the back. So when that's playing too loud, it will not pick up on your voice at all.
That might be my problem, because when I did play it, which I haven't played it in like 2 months, but when I did play it, what's the name? Yeah, like, I had the TV on speaker, so that might have been why I wasn't picking up my voice. But that's not my problem. That's a design flaw. They should have thought of that. And if they want us to use these damn voice commands and shit.
Yeah, because it's like when you first set it up. You remember it says like, make sure the room is very quiet while you're doing it. It says no other noise, no excess noise. So
You have to have it really, really quiet for it to pick up, which is stupid.
True.
Look at my baby Michonne going off on these zombies though.
Don't spoil it. What's the name? Sony, a funny piece of Sony news. Have you guys seen the video of the PS4 live stream of the couple who fucked on camera on Twitch?
I didn't watch it, but I heard when you were talking about it and people in the chat were talking about it. That shit is hilarious, dog. They are wilding, yo. Wilding.
They calling it the Porn Station 4. Okay, so if you haven't seen this video, it's on World Star. I'll probably leave a link in the description box below. This Russian couple, they had the nerve to turn on the Twitch app. And they just started fucking, right? And first of all, the video is only like 2-3 minutes long, right? And then he gets off, and then he has the nerve to pick up the controller and start playing and get naked. I'm like, yo, these European motherfuckers are weird, yo. And like she did, like the girl in the video didn't even look dissatisfied. Like she's just used to a 1 minute ban. I thought that shit was funny. That or they were just trying to avoid getting banned on Twitch. Either way, I'm sure they got
Like
banned.
that was gonna happen.
Like, what was funny though, if you watch the video, I don't even think they had like 100 viewers in the thing. So you got butt ass naked on the internet, didn't even get your views up, didn't get your subs up, man. I guess that internet fame, man. People want it. People trying to be like JG, man.
I mean, it's messed up though, cause like it's a whole bunch of websites you could do if you want to do a live sex show. Why you got to pick Twitch? You thought that was gonna be funny, didn't you?
Well, you gotta think of it this way. What drives views? Exclusive content. Gaming, Twitch is for gaming. If you just viewing through the browser or whatever, and you see, oh, it's a sex show, that's exclusive content on Twitch. So they probably thought they was gonna get their views up.
But it's gonna get you banned though. It's stupid when you could go on those little websites and you still get paid there. Like, go on those. You know, what's the name? I fly a lot, whatever. Over there beat this meat. He was getting paid doing. That's why he was doing it.
Man, this just shows me one thing though. This stupid Twitch After Dark on Sony and shit. Yeah. This just tells me one thing. There's no games to play right now because people are wilding and you going and doing these sexual acts, having sex and showing your wife's titties to everybody. That shit. Y'all are really tripping right now. There needs to be some games coming out because I feel like a lot of people didn't even know what Twitch was until they had it. You know, they had the ease of being able to just, hit record and then you're broadcasting and motherfuckers just wilding and just doing all this other shit when it's basically just porn and you're going to get banned doing all that dumb shit. Y'all need to be playing the games and not worried about having sex and stop broadcasting yourself having sex and sleeping and doing all this other stuff that ain't even gaming. Weird motherfuckers. So
if you're on Twitch late at night, look out for that hashtag Twitch After Dark. Motherfuckers is fucking. Is this we talking about Twitch? This little statistic came out. I wanted to see what y'all thought about this. At peak hours of the internet, which I'm gonna assume is probably between like 4 and 10 p.m. like afternoon, late, like early night. Twitch is ranked number 4 in peak traffic in the internet. And all of the internet, all websites, it fell behind, I think, Google, Netflix, Facebook, and
Pornhub,
and then Twitch. No, it's number 4. It's in the top 5 most popular sites.
In the top 4.
Well, we know what Twitch. We know what you be doing. That's your top 4.
Yeah.
So what y'all think about with that little statistic? Do you guys watch streams that much?
Hell no.
I watch porn more than that, so I don't understand why porn. No, I'm joking.
I don't even know why motherfuckers watch us on Twitch.
I mean, I ain't mad at y'all, but
right.
Man, whatever.
I don't get it, because whenever I open up a Twitch stream, I usually can't watch it for more than like 5 minutes. I usually just watch to kind of check out a game I might be interested in. I'll be like, oh, okay, I'll go check that out. But I never really sat down in a stream for more than 5-10 minutes, like for an hour straight. Like, I can't do it.
I only do it. Oh, go ahead, finish.
No, go ahead, I'm done.
Oh, I only do it if it's like a fight tournament. If I'm like watching Tekken or maybe Street Fighter, I watch Street Fighter sometimes. But mostly if it's Tekken or
That's
something,
interesting because it has commentators. It has commentators
Yeah.
like it's a sport.
Right.
I'm talking about regular just streams. I get what you're saying now.
No,
well, I can't even see even with commentators because oh, go ahead.
Yeah, sitting there looking at somebody with a face cam. It's not my forte. And like I said, this ain't a diss to y'all because we appreciate y'all obviously sitting there looking at us, but y'all have a really big attention span because we couldn't do it. I don't know about y'all, man.
Like I couldn't even say it's just a commentary because like I can't watch like Call of Duty MLGs or something like that or their little tournaments because that's boring to me. But just fighting tournaments, I don't know. It's just something about them that make me enjoy watching those. It's the hype. I think it's the hype behind it. It's more hype than what than when you would see a shooter and stuff like that. And because the crowd be there too, so you got the crowd in the background. So I think that's why I can get more into that. But that's the only thing I really can watch. Like I can't sit there and watch somebody play a game for a whole 3 hours. And like JG said, I'm not knocking y'all because I enjoy the support. Even though most of y'all get the support of JG, but I enjoy the support.
This dude.
So I ain't mad at you for that.
We just trying to understand why you find it entertaining. We don't care that you think it's entertaining. So if you're watching the video version, let's leave a comment on why you enjoy Twitch streams if you watch Twitch at all, because that's a little interesting stat.
Yeah, then another thing, just a little side note, like for our streams, for example, do y'all actually be watching the game? Because I feel like y'all don't. I just think it's kind of like a social hub for y'all to just interact. I think y'all enjoy that more.
Coons unite!
I highly doubt the majority of y'all actually watching the game. Matter of fact, some of y'all be complaining. They be like, well, Ticket's playing RuneScape, I'm gone. Or JG is playing Smite, I'm out of here, yo.
I don't know where they're gonna go because if Jay-Z's playing Smite, then more than likely I'm playing Smite, and then more than likely ModernWarNegro playing Smite. So there's really nowhere you can go. But
They be like, I'm trapped. I can't.
But some of them will be watching the game because like I do something wrong in the game or I die or something. I see a comment in there that say, "Oh, Tick just got destroyed" or something. They always gotta be assholes. They be like, "Oh, Tick get fucked up," something like that. They don't really say like, "Oh, damn, my bad, Tick," or something like that. They just gotta be a dickhead. But yeah. I see that they actually paying attention to the game, so they are paying attention. Back to The Walking Dead.
All right, so this is funny. Battlefield 4 had an update recently, and this is during Player Appreciation Month. It added a new glitch to the game that I know JG is experiencing a lot. Do you want to further explain on this new glitch, this Battlefield Broken Field 4 added to the game?
Yeah, so it looks like everything else is fine, but for some reason in Team Deathmatch, I haven't experienced this in any other game mode, but in Team Deathmatch, when you go into a lobby, you can't hear anything. You can potentially at points hear a little explosion here, a little gunfire there, but you can't hear any sound. And another thing, all you hear is the little beginning intro, like when you first spawn in, it's like that stupid ass sound. You just hear it over and over. It just goes in a loop. So it's very annoying, and I don't get how they fucked it up, but every time an update comes, they fuck up something else. So you can't even play Team Deathmatch, and that's the main thing that I play.
They're like the Warframe developers. You remember every time Warframe would patch something, they'll fuck something else up. But the difference is with Warframe is that they'll fuck something up with their patch, and then about 2-3 hours later, they're gonna put a hot fix out to try to fix it. And if it didn't work that time, then they'll try again in another 2 hours.
You know what else is
that? They might do it the next day.
What else is different? One game is free, the other one is $60 plus like another $40 for the premium. So there's a huge difference when you're paying for that broken game.
Right. And another thing, I wonder, are they still having to pay $40,000 every time they put a patch out for like the PS4? And
where'd you hear that stat from?
You don't remember that?
That was a long
that was a long time ago. I don't know if they're still doing it. Yeah, that's totally true though. That's why when a lot of people complain about Call of Duty not getting patched or whatever, they have to pay Microsoft like $40K.
Well, no.
Where every time they wanted to put out a patch, that's why they didn't come out that often.
That makes even more sense why the investors are forming that class action suit. If they paying $40,000 out their pocket just to patch the game every damn time, I'd be mad too. That's crazy.
Yep.
Well, you know what? How about you do like kind of what games used to do back in the day? Come out with a game that fucking works.
Hey,
How about we do that?
I said that in my video. You remember when games came out and they worked?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you had issues, but they weren't really bad glaring issues. They were like, oh, you could glitch outside the map or something. That's something you really don't care too much about. But just make sure the shit works. Actually sit there and have testers at your I don't think they even use testers anymore. Like, how about you have testers at your studio? Pay them to find the issues.
They're using us, which is the funny thing. They're using us to tell them everything that's wrong with the game, and then you still don't get it right. And when is the DLC coming out? We still haven't gotten the second DLC on the PC yet. Like, oh my god, the game.
They said they ain't doing no DLC until they fix all the bugs, and that ain't gonna never happen.
Because if they keep fucking it up every time they come out with a patch to fix one thing, that ain't never coming out.
I tell you one thing. The only time glitches were ever acceptable in the game was in Gears of War 1. It's like the glitches were so good in that game, it was like they were on there, like the developers put that shit in there on purpose. That shit was amazing.
That was another game. That was another game that had good glitches. And
What
people
game?
like to use it to try to confirm it as something that is not, which is Smash Brothers Melee, talking about they got wave dashing in the game, but that shit is a fucking glitch that someone figured out.
What is wave dashing?
I can't explain it unless you just have to know what it is if you play fighting games.
Maybe
You ever played Tekken?
Nah, I mean I played it, but I wouldn't call myself a hardcore fan. But I feel like which version of Smash Bros. Are you talking about? Because I put in hundreds of hours.
Melee.
Yeah, I put hundreds of hours into Melee, and I feel like I would know what that is. That's crazy that I don't.
It's when they dip down, it looks like they're doing like a slide motion up to you.
Yeah, I don't know that exploit. You know that,
Yeah,
JJ?
it's basically like you're glitching the game so that you can get to another part faster. So it's kind of like moving at full speed, like faster than you should normally. Because like if you're playing Melee and then you just do a dash for like Fox, for example, who is one of the faster characters, you just run at a faster speed and you see them running. But wave dashing, they're essentially manipulating the game so that you can just get to your opponent in a faster stance. It's kind of like light speed.
Now, most fighters, those are command inputs on a character. Certain characters have that as a move that they have. For like instance, that's why I asked you if you play Tekken. Like Kazuya has a wave dash, Paul and a lot of the Mishimas have it, and Kazama's. I think Kazama has. I think Jin has it, and they have a wave dash. King has it. All of them, but everybody on Smash can do it because it's a glitch. Like it was actually a glitch that was in the game that someone found, and they were like, well, let's call this a wave dash. And that's a glitch that actually works in the game. Works for the game's cause, I guess.
Interesting. You learn something every day, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. All right, let's get the cow out again. Ubisoft made the announcement that Assassin's Creed technically has no ending to the game. So they're just gonna keep making them. They basically what they're telling us is the ending is when you get sick of the shit, but the actual story has no end game. And this goes back to what I just said about 5 minutes ago. What happened to 3 and you're done? Go ahead, Tick.
Yo, whenever we talk about cash cows from now on, I want you to do the sound effects of the, cha-ching and like a cow moo. That should be hard.
Okay, yeah. Got you. You have any thoughts on actual Assassin's Creed though?
I never played any of them. I have Assassin's Creed 3 that I still never played it.
You should play Assassin's Creed 2. That was the one that was like legit contender, game of the year contender. But after that, I just kind of feel like,
yeah. And I'm with Tick. I never played any of them. And people did recommend 2 to me. I remember I ended up downloading it on my 360, but I didn't really get far. I instantly got bored. And how you were complaining about the 4th one, how it wasn't really even an Assassin's game. I feel like it's just going to get worse from here.
But because you two haven't played Assassin's Creed, what I'm saying might not necessarily affect you. And I said that in my review. If you're not a big Assassin's Creed fan, the whole thing about it not following the lore, the mythos of the whole universe, it might not affect you as much as it did me because I was invested in the story. But yeah, Assassin's Creed 2, it's got good gameplay, good character growth, development. Something Tomb Raider lacked, but yeah, you should check that one out if you ever want to play that. But there you go, you guys. More Assassin's Creed for you. Remember we said, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Finish what you said.
I was gonna say, remember they also announced we might be getting 2 Assassin's Creed games in 2014, and that's not not 2 is in one console, one handheld. 2 is in 2 console ones. So there you go, folks.
I know. Is this a DLC they considering with that?
I don't even know. They just came out with some DLC back in December, the Django Unchained joint.
Yeah. Anyway, is it time to cue the sad music?
No, we're almost there. We got one more thing to talk about, and that's the hype. JG wanted to talk about this. The hype surrounding Flappy Bird. What did you want to say about Flappy Bird, JG?
Flappy Bird is another one of those stupid ass games that all of a sudden people who don't even play video games for real, they just hop on.
I'm a gamer.
and get mad, just like Candy Crush. Candy Crush was the last one, and then before that it was
Angry
the
Birds.
fucking Temple Run, and then Angry Birds and Words with Friends, all that shit. I'm like, what the hell are y'all talking about? I just be seeing people tweeting about it, and I know they don't play no motherfucking games, but this is another one. And then I looked at Flappy Bird. All y'all motherfuckers just be catching on the fad, and they be getting upset because you become obsessed with getting the highest score. So that's exactly what this game is. And if you don't know what Flappy Bird is a game where you have this stupid ass bird who can barely fly, and all you do is just tap the screen and he's going through these Mario pipes. Everything looks like an original Mario world, and the objective of the game is just to go through the pipes and get the highest score that you can. And people get very upset because they can't play the game at first, and then once they get the hang of it, then they get obsessed with it, and it's stupid. And there you go.
I
It's
legit.
very stupid.
Go ahead, Jake.
No, you go ahead.
I legit didn't even know what this game was until I hopped on Twitter a few days ago, and I kept seeing people tweeting about it. Then I seen some videos posted on WorldStar, people being fake mad about the game, tossing their phone and shit for them views. And then I was like, all right, let me see what the hype is about. I downloaded it. It ain't nothing but a simple, you tap the screen and he jumps, and like it's just ridiculously hard. But I don't know, man. Like all you little fake gamers on Twitter and shit, like bitches taking pictures of holding their iPhone or their Android phone, licking the screen. Gamer girl, Flappy Birds, hashtag gamer girl. Like shut up. And then it got so popular to the point where someone, like for those of you unaware, the developer of the game, he pulled the game from the App Store for whatever mysterious reason. I guess the fame just got to him, or he just made enough money and he decided to run away. He didn't reveal the reason, but because the game.
About Shona, her family. I'm gonna go. Sorry.
And the game is not only on the App Store, but someone is on eBay selling their iPhone for $1,500 with the Flappy Bird app. So if you don't have it, like this is the only one of the ways to get it. You can buy this iPhone for $1,500. So
It ain't even that serious, man. This is one video game. Come on, man. If someone actually buys that, you, my friend, are one of the biggest fools ever. I feel like if you want Flappy Bird that bad, you would have already downloaded it on your phone.
I wouldn't even call it a video game. It's I feel like mobile games and video games are two different things. Like there are certain games on mobile that blur the lines, kind of like those games Gameloft does, like combat. What is it called? Something. Combat Arms or something like that, where like it's like a Call of Duty ripoff and it's all cinematic and shit. Like that blurs the line between console and like the cell phone games. But a game like Flappy Bird, Candy Crush, shit like that, like that's it's a mobile game.
Yeah, those are all games that you play like if you're on a bus or something, things just to kill time, but it's not a serious game. And I'm pretty sure we all know why the developer is pulling the game. I can 100% agree that Nintendo is cracking down on his head. Either that, or another big reason is people are actually getting so upset to the point where they're threatening the man and saying, your game is trash, I'm gonna kill you, or some other bullshit like that he just can't take it anymore. So it's either one of those reasons.
The game is trash. Only game I can give it to was Angry Birds. When Angry Birds had all that hype, and I mean it had hype. Like they were selling shirts, there were little trinkets and toys you could buy when
candy.
I used to work at Target. They had candy, Halloween outfits, all that. They made money off of that game, but that game actually was a puzzle game. That was a legit game. Like,
it had depth to it, depth and physics and all
had
that.
Depth and physics, yeah. I actually enjoyed that game. I still have it on my phone. I haven't played it forever though, but it was good. But Candy Crush and all that, there were games like Candy Crush a long time ago. Tetris, Columns, the game that comes free on PCs, yeah, Bejeweled. All those games, I don't understand why Candy Crush was so hype. Like, come on. I thought those were the zombies she was talking about. Yeah, with her.
When social media get a hang of something, it get extra hype. So that's all that is. So I think the conclusion to this whole conversation is Flappy Birds is for bird ass niggas. All right, it's time for the sad news. Let's cut the music on. You guys know what time it is. Sad news. Nintendo. Nintendo's been having a lot of, woes, if you want to use that word. Its sales have been down for the Wii U. Sales have even been down for the 3DS. And although they have a lot of money in the bank, you cannot disregard the fact that they are losing money. And eventually it will catch up to them. And that's really what matters. Even they realize this. And it's become so bad that Miyamoto and Iwata decided to take pay cuts. They cut their pay cuts in half, their salary in half or whatever. And then they also released this statement saying that Nintendo is considering merger and new business strategies. Now, let me read this quote for you. Let me know what you think. Do you want me to, I'm going to read it in the Iwata voice. Will change the way that we sell products by managing customer information via the internet. We'll offer discounts to steady, regular customers. We're cultivating emerging markets and launch new businesses in health and other areas, Iwata said. We should abandon old assumptions about our businesses. We are considering as an option. For this reason, we will step up and share buybacks. And they also said that they're considering making a Nintendo phone and releasing their games on mobile. Please understand. What do you guys think of that? Nintendo phone, go. Do you think they should go to mobile? Do you think they should make a Nintendo phone?
It'll sell.
I personally,
Geeks, it won't buy it. It will sell. If people still liking the Game Boy 3DS when the Vita looks way better and has better features, and they will still sit there like it's a guy at my job. He was sitting there just hating on the Vita because he has a 3DS and he's one of those Nintendo dorks, and he was just hating on the Vita, but the Vita is obviously better, so they're still gonna buy that phone.
look.
Just because Nintendo's branded on it, they're gonna buy it.
Go ahead,
I don't
Jay.
know about a phone. They shouldn't create their own Nintendo phone. Yeah, they're gonna make money off of it. I just think that they just need to go with the second idea and put the games on mobile. I feel like that's a good start to them. Eventually, maybe possibly stop making hardware and just go straight software. Possibly. I mean,
we're
think
never
it'd be a
gonna
good
see
idea.
Mario on Xbox or PlayStation. They're gonna cut their heads off before they do that. They're not doing that. I think they should go with the phone plan or whatever. Like Nintendo Phone DS. What? I'd be all over that shit. What? It'd be like imagine it in the design of like the old what were they called? The two-way joints. Sidekick. Like kind of like the Sidekick, not with like the revolving screen, but like it's like a DS. It would open and it's like a phone, but then it's also got two screens that you can game on. What? I'd be all over that. Bring it to Sprint, unlimited minutes. Give me some Mario on that joint. You wouldn't buy that?
Didn't they have a phone console already? What was it? The N-Gage?
The N-Gage. My
yeah.
dumb ass bought
Nokia
that shit.
made that.
I bought that when I was a kid, yo. Oh, that's how you know I'm a hardcore gamer. That joint had a 1.5 inch screen. And try to play Tomb Raider on that shit. That shit was terrible, yo. Like that joint was terrible just because you looked stupid when you used it, because you had to hold it to your head and you had to hold it to the side, so it looked like you were talking to a taco. That's why that shit failed. That shit was, and the screen sucked. So yeah.
But
Nintendo.
maybe, and I think that now that we're in 2014, I'm pretty sure it'll sell like hotcakes. It would be something I would strongly consider if they did. So maybe I'll change my attitude about it if they did it.
If they did it right.
I would never buy it. That's just me.
But you said support Nintendo.
Not for a cell phone.
What's today? Also, it was announced that Batman Arkham Origins DLC is not coming to the Wii U due to the fact that it's had low sales on the Wii U. I don't think anybody gives a rat's ass about Batman's Arkham Origins DLC.
I know who does. Someone who doesn't even play it, and who claimed that it was the definitive version, because everything on the Wii U is a definitive version.
Mr. Malpractice. That's why they call me the doctor.
Wait a minute, he actually had it though. He did a video showing all. He was like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure he has it.
Did you? And he had that was one of the Wii U games he had. Batman.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure he cares. I'm pretty sure he cares a little bit about it. Well, he's probably he's already damage controlled that though. So.
Regardless if you care about the DLC coming to Wii U, it's still a hit for Nintendo, because that's just one more third-party thing that's not coming, and they're lacking on it. But we're gonna end this sad news on a high note. This is more of an announcement than something to discuss. Lucario, I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it, the Pokemon, is coming to Smash Brothers Wii U. All right, huh? Anybody care?
He was on Brawl, right?
Was he?
Yeah,
There's a
Lucario was on Brawl.
That's how you pronounce his name, Lucario?
Yep.
True.
There's a Pokemon named Lucario.
Yeah.
He's actually pretty
Yes,
badass. No, he's,
I
said
stopped watching Pokemon.
he used to shoot beams like he used to make like balls and I don't know like fucking energy balls and shit.
before I played
the
X and Y, I knew who he was, but I just didn't know his name. He's actually pretty badass. You probably seen him, Tick. You just don't know his name.
Yeah, I started watching Pokemon around when, what's his name, Moo or whatever his name.
Moo.
You talking about Mew and Mewtwo?
Mew, yeah, Mew.
Mewtwo. That's when I started watching Pokemon, around when he came out.
So
Yeah, the original 151.
Yeah, so I have no idea who this Pokemon is.
He was kind of like on the legendary Pokemon level, so kind of like Mew and Mewtwo. But he came around like I believe Ruby and Sapphire, if I'm not mistaken.
I had Sapphire. I don't remember his ass.
Yeah, maybe it was before. I don't know. Don't quote me. Don't hate on me, Pokemon fans. I don't fucking know. All I know is he was on Brawl. So they're just basically announcing that the Pokemon is coming back as a playable character.
Yay!
Nothing special really.
Pikachu not gonna be on there?
Who?
Pikachu.
I'm pretty sure.
Pikachu's been on
was
since the
all
first
level.
one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's always
Yeah.
that's an automatic. The Ouya got double storage, new controllers. You guys care? No, all right.
Are you gonna get it?
That's cool. It's got double storage, new. I forgot to even say turn off the sad music. My bad, y'all. Turn off the sad music. The Ouya got double storage and a new controller. That's cool. It's got double storage, but what's the store on there? Ain't no damn games. All right, let's jump into this conversation because I thought this
You
was
getting the Amazon console though?
I'm not getting that shit. You buying that? That's gonna be an Android console.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You getting that, ain't you?
No.
I still haven't read any news about that. What the hell is this? Is this another Android console? Is it going to be the same like the Ouya? Or are they making any exclusives? What's going on?
All
with
I
that?
know is they said it was gonna be a Tegra 4 processor, I think, which is the latest joint. And then they Amazon just recently bought up Double Helix Games, who made the last Killer Instinct for Xbox One. So that they have one in-house developer. That's their first party joint, which I don't know. Other than that, they haven't shown anything else for their console. Amazon.
Might as well just buy like the Nvidia Shield.
That's a waste of money too.
It is, but it's better than the Ouya.
I guess that's something when you just want to flex, be like, look what I got. It's unnecessary. Let's hop into this conversation because I thought this would be interesting. Anime, Tick's favorite subject. What do you like? They keep making all these stank ass Dragon Ball Z games. What animes would you like to see turned into games? Go, JG, go.
Attack on Titan, which is already happening, not on the console as far as I'm concerned, but the 3DS. Apparently there's supposed to be an Attack on Titan game coming out on there. It would be nice. I'm not sure if this is coming out in America or not, or if this is already out in Japan. I would like to see Kenichi possibly. I want to see a Yu Yu Hakusho game come back. Let's see, what else can I think of? What else can I
Come
think
back.
of?
There was a Yu Yu Hakusho game?
Yeah, they had some. It was some in Japan. I used to play them like way back on the SNES, I believe. It was some Yu Yu Hakusho fighting game. So it would be nice if they actually brought that back and made that into a game. But one good thing, they're actually coming out with a J-Stars fighting game. So I'm trying to figure out all the characters that's going to be in that one. It would be awesome if they had some Yu Yu Hakusho characters because they're supposed to have a lot of anime characters. But those are the main three games that I would like to see actually be made into a video game. But I feel like they're kind of too old. Minus Attack on Titan, because I know Yu Yu Hakusho. A lot of people don't even remember that shit. And Kenichi, I don't think a lot of people remember that either. So I don't know how well they would do with games. But Attack on Titan for sure. I would like to see that on the console, not just on the handheld.
I didn't hear you say Inuyasha.
Inuyasha is a video game.
It does?
I feel like it'll kind of be like Naruto.
Oh my god.
Go ahead.
It just got extra nerdy. Times 100 in this bitch.
Oh god, I'm on a video game podcast calling people nerds.
It got extra nerdy.
What's the name? Hold on. Hey, was Tenchi in Tokyo? Was that a spinoff of Yu Yu Hakusho?
I don't think so.
So what was that show about? Cause I keep singing for some reason I keep walking around Tenchi and Tokyo. Like what is wrong with? Never mind. Something wrong with me. What was that show though?
I don't even. It's been so long ago. I don't even remember right now.
I swear that was somebody gonna correct me in the comment. Yeah, no anime.
Whatever.
I want to go ahead.
They should make a Speed Racer anime.
Speed Racer is not anime.
It is.
Oh God, don't even get them started. Don't even get them started.
They be going, huh? That's Japanese. That's anime. I don't know what you're talking about.
So I want you to go to Japan and be like, is "ho" a qualification for anime? They be like, "Oh, you make anime, okay."
They had to add that because they had to do they had to do the talk, the voiceover. So they had to fit that in. So they had to go, "Oh."
Did it really come from Japan?
I think it did.
I didn't know if it did. I could have swore that was an American show. I just thought they were weird.
I think this Speed Racer was originally Japanese.
Okay. Well, in that case, you're right. If it was Japan, my bad.
And go back to the argument. Even if it wasn't,
it's no. We're not gonna have this argument. What's her name? Jesse Eisenberg from the movie The Social Network, Oscar-nominated actor, was appointed the role of Lex Luthor from the Marvel DC universe to play Lex Luthor in the de facto Justice League, Superman movie starring Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman. Even rumors of Flash are gonna be in there. Now Lex Luthor. What do you guys think of that?
This is another one of those shocker choices. I don't even know if they're actually going and trying to find like a perfect actor that would fit the cartoon or the comic book role of that character. It's so random. Jesse is a good actor, do not get me wrong, but Lex Luthor, no one sees this coming. I don't think he could pull this off, but I have to reserve judgment until we see some previews and see how he acts as Lex Luthor. But initially, no, Jesse, just no. You can't do Lex Luthor. Sorry.
How about
I haven't watched any of those Superman movies since Christopher Reeves. So, and I've heard they weren't that great anyway. So,
wait, you didn't see the last one that came out last summer?
Nope.
That joint was actually good.
I don't watch a lot of movies. I didn't have the movie channel at that time either, so
That's
I couldn't
what-
see them on that.
That's what bootleg is for.
Nah, I don't do bootleg. It'd be ugly looking. It's gotta be the best quality. I can't
That shit
do
out on
bootleg.
DVD. You can get a DVD rip now, boy. You better
DVD.
look in there. I'ma hook you
I
up.
don't buy DVDs no more because I need a Blu-ray player.
I said a DVD rip, meaning you play the file in VLC player.
Oh man, I ain't trying to watch that. I need a Blu-ray. It's gotta be HD.
Just like
Anyways,
niggas,
you
man.
know
I ain't
what?
trying to fill out no job application. I gotta use my hands. Go ahead, JG.
This motherfucker, man. I have no other words about Jesse playing Lex Luthor.
I didn't even know who he was. And then I seen a picture of him. He looked too nice. But I say, let's go ahead. Let's let him shave his head. We were skeptical about Ben Affleck as well as Batman. And then they also got that skinny chick. I don't remember her name, but that skinny ass chick is playing Wonder Woman. A lot of people are in a hoopla about that because she don't got no breasts, it's just no ass, and she don't got no muscles, no shoulders or nothing. So
This movie gonna suck.
yeah, like she built like a straight up Q-tip. Like she gonna have to hit the gym because that ain't gonna work. Like
They eat
the Wonder Woman
Damn,
costume gonna be sliding off her ass and shit. She gonna be pulling it up on her titties and shit because all she got is nipples.
She hit the buffet. First of all, Wonder Woman's supposed to be an Amazon. I mean, she's supposed to be tall and thick.
Yeah, she's supposed to make you want to. Yeah, right. I'm supposed to look at I'm supposed to look at her and she'll maybe like, damn, I wish she would sit on my face. But I don't see that when I see the girl. And nobody say nothing about no eating no booty. So go ahead, throw that argument out. Let's let her.
Hold on, I'm looking at her right now. Gal Gadot?
Yeah, it's like yeah. She's Iranian. I want to say she's from somewhere in the Middle East.
Oh, that's why.
Yep, it's Israeli. She's Israeli.
Yeah, she built like a twig. I don't know about that one. She gonna have to, and like, cause she's so skinny, if she hits the gym, she's just gonna end up getting kind of like buff. And like Wonder Woman is buff, but she also like thick. So like, I don't know. Like, I need a Serena Williams type looking chick, not no buff chick. I don't know, man.
Yeah, no, she cute, but nah, man, she's skinny as hell. What the hell were they thinking, man? This movie gonna be stupid. Yeah, they gonna have to tell her gain some weight. Like, even like if she really want to play this role, she gotta gain some weight.
What's her name? Gal Gadot?
Yeah.
G-A-L, then G-A-D-O-T is her last
I tell you, it looks like they're gonna put the Wonder Woman costume on her, and then like my mic messed up.
They gonna give her some butt implants as a breast.
Yeah, like the top gonna be sliding off, and like she gonna be constantly pulling that shit up. Cause Wonder Woman got titties, yo. It's some bullshit.
She is pretty though.
Yeah,
she's pretty as shit.
I don't know about this.
She got a little milk. I see on this picture right here. They got her, they gave her the little breast strength to make her milk look a little bit better. She is skinny.
She don't need no milk. She need what's that shit old people be drinking with all the vitamins and shit. It's like milk. That super milk. Then she needs a muscle milk. That's what she needs.
They need to go ahead get Kim Kardashian to act and let her play Wonder Woman.
This guy.
She ain't tall, but she definitely got the body for it.
Yeah.
Hollywood can make wonders. Right?
That requires talent. You can't teach talent. So, I mean, she can suck a cock, but that's about it. Moving on.
Is skinny. I see her.
Yeah.
You see her ribs?
Yeah. She turned to the side. She disappeared, boy. That's the type of skinny she is. Hell nah.
She don't even look tough. Like, oh man.
Apparently, she served in the Israeli army for like a year.
For
or whatever.
real?
No. But after doing my research, I found out that everybody in that country is required to put in a year in the military. So I mean, like, is she really tough?
Oh, she was on the Fast and Furious 6 too. Oh, okay, never mind. I remember her now. Yeah, she was kind of tough on that movie, but nah, as far as playing Wonder Woman, nah, you need the body for that. So
they need to go ahead and flip the script and make Wonder Woman black and let Serena Williams play it.
And Serena Williams, when you play Wonder Woman, you come sit on my face. Hey, boo. Go bring that dark chocolate, girl. Come here. JG wanted to talk about this. I don't know why. I guess he wants to ignite a race war in the comments section.
No, I don't.
DMX versus Zimmerman. If you guys live under a rock, this promoter, I guess, wanted to seize the moment on, I quote unquote, and we're using this word loosely, Zimmerman's celebrity. The guy who killed a kid, an unarmed kid, is now a celebrity. He orchestrated a fight that would be between him and DMX. Apparently, he got 15,000 emails. People wanted to fight Zimmerman. People from, he said, the game, and then like all those other people. But ultimately, it came down to DMX, who was like a 40-something-year-old drug addict. And I don't know. I just think it's sad. What did you want to say about this, JG?
All right, well, like you said, Zimmerman isn't a celebrity, so I don't know why. Well, first of all, they would dub this as a celebrity boxing match. The messed up thing about this is I really don't even care about it. I know a lot of people want to ultimately see Zimmerman, get beat up, but against DMX, who he didn't even formally say he was going to do it. First of all. So that's a big thing, but it doesn't even matter at this point because the fighting promoter actually already said that due to overwhelming demand, the fight is canceled anyways. So he did tweet about that, said it was canceled with the petition, and he said he was also worried about his children or whatever, and he knew that he would be hurting a lot of feelings, and he's losing a lot of money, but he did say that he canceled it. So for all you people that were fake outraged for whatever reason, you can stop being fake outraged. The only two reasons why I was mad is because Zimmerman is not a celebrity. There should be no reason why you would be doing something like this if you killed somebody, like you murdered somebody. It doesn't matter what the verdict was, even though you did get off. It doesn't matter what the verdict was. You're not a fucking celebrity because you killed somebody, so you can kill that noise. That was my main issue, but it doesn't matter anymore. It's canceled, so you all can go back to your daily lives about fake caring about shit that you really don't care about.
Let me tell you why this is
like
fucked
Paul
up.
Walker.
Right.
Paul Walker. let me tell you why this is so fucked up on so many levels. Not only is he not a celebrity, but if you actually caught the promoter's tweet, I seen the tweets on some website where when he apologized and he said the fight was canceled. He wasn't even sorry. He said the fight is canceled, but please understand that this was and I'm paraphrasing. This was a moment that I had to take advantage of. So basically, he's saying I'm not sorry. I just wanted to make money off this situation. And then another reason it was fucked up was they picked DMX of all people, who's he's a well-known drug abuser, and basically what you're doing is putting money in his pocket for him. You're enabling the man to go out there and get more drugs. The man is down and beaten. He needs help. So you're enabling that clown, and then of course you're propelling Zimmerman to celebrity status. So it's like you're beating up a drug abuser. What's cool? I don't know, man. I don't even know why we're talking about this. But no, we do need a new Def Jam game. Fight for Chicago, starring Chief Keef, GBE. Oh, blah, bang, bang. Let's go. Let's get an EA. Bring that shit back. Let's go.
This dude keeps on falling. Hey, oh, sugar. Oh, I'm still on the move. Hey, but nah, that whole fight thing, yo, like I told y'all, man, I think DMX is going to get his ass whipped, man.
Yeah, because he's
going out
skinny.
there. And, you know, George Zimmerman want to fight him. You know, he probably was training. So you come out there, hit him with some wrestling moves, drop kick him. You know, want to beat him. What? I'm sorry. I just wanted to do that. I'm sorry.
And on that note, you guys have, that's all I got in my notes. You guys have anything else to add to the conversation?
Nope, we good.
All right, so I think we can go ahead and wrap up Gaming Illuminati. This has been episode 18. I'd like to thank everybody for listening. Tick, you got the floor. Can we get your closing statement for Gaming Illuminati episode 18? Go.
What you eating there, Billy? Is that Uncle Jack's there, Billy?
Okay. Tick me on the weird side of YouTube. What's the name? And JG, can we get your closing statement for Gaming Illuminati episode 18? Go.
Man, The Walking Dead is on. I pretty much missed all of it. Let's just get done with this. Yeah, shout out to everybody who still supports us. Even the weird motherfuckers. Y'all need to stop, because I'm going to keep being a dictator in the streams, because y'all niggas don't know how to act, so whatever.
Y'all missing. I ain't missing too much. Got bit, though.
And my closing statement for tonight is when I'm not gaming or I'm not out and about, sometimes I like to dig up a hole in my yard and bury myself alive and pretend I'm a carrot.